Welcome to a quick video of how to set up Audience Sync. To get started, you're going to want to log into your Justuno account and navigate over to the Promotions tab and move all the way over to the ellipses on the right-hand side. We're going to go ahead and click in, and you'll notice that Audience Sync button in between Export and Download Emails. We're going to go ahead and click that, and we're going to decide between connecting Facebook and Google Ads. We'll get started connecting Facebook. We're going to click Connect. As we're connecting, be sure that you are either logged into or are able to log into the Facebook specific profile that you would like to connect. You'll see what I mean in a moment. You'll also want to make sure that the ad account that you intend to use Audience Sync with has accepted the terms and conditions. You can do that by clicking this button here. We're going to go ahead and click New Authentication, and we'll be prompted to choose which account we want to sync through. Now, I've done this many times, and so Facebook is auto-recognizing me as Nava Hopkins. However, if you would like to log into a different account, be sure to click that log into another account. We see that it's a successful sync, and we're going to click Finish. Now, it's important to note, we will now need to choose an account. The only accounts I will be able to choose are accounts where they are in a business manager and that I have the appropriate levels of permissions. We recommend admin level for this. However, standard will work for both Facebook and Google. So we're going to go ahead and choose this account. And we're going to start by creating an audience. Now, if I had an audience already, I could choose select an audience to apply whatever emails I wanted to here, and I can search for various audiences, but we're going to begin by actually creating a new audience. And we're going to create that audience. It's also important to note this will only sync through the emails connected to the promotion that we're connecting it to. So another reason that you might want to do select an audience is if you've already created an audience that you want to push your emails into, you might want to apply multiple promotions to the same audience. So that's another great reason to do select an audience. We're going to go ahead and click apply, and we see that it's saved for Facebook ads. That audience will appear within your Facebook Audience Manager. Now, a couple of quick notes. If I wanted to see what's been synced, how often have syncs been happening, I can go ahead and click that I, and we can see that nothing has been synced as of yet. That is because it takes 1 hour from sync to the first batch of emails pushing through, and then every hour on the hour, all net new emails will be pushed through into your audience. It's important to note that this is a retroactive piece, so any emails that your particular promotion has collected will be included in Audience Sync. If you want to edit your audience or pause it, you can do so here. If you would like to disconnect your ad account, and it's important to note that it will be at the entire account level, so it's one ad account or just a new account, you can do that here. We're now going to go ahead and click Connect for Google Ads. Now, much like Facebook, we will be prompted to authenticate our Google Ad account that we want to sync through into Justuno. It's also important to note that Google has some very specific requirements to use their customer match or the tool that you'll be pushing the emails into. If you're interested in learning more, you can click here. For that new authentication, we're going to go ahead and choose our account. Now, it's important to note that as you're connecting, you can sync through either MCC or manager accounts, or you can choose to connect individual ad accounts. So we're going to go ahead and choose our account. You can see the different account types. And now we're going to choose that. And we're going to create that audience. Now, you'll notice this is an Audience Sync Audience 2.0. You want to make sure that you're naming your audiences very specifically, not just so that you don't have your account disorganized, but also so that you're able to have easy emails passing through into your audiences. Google does not allow you to have entities with the same name. That applies to title casing, hyphen, so on and so forth. So if you messed up and you wanted to have something named one way, but it wasn't quite right, you can always make a slight variation, but you will need to do some sort of variation. Otherwise, Google will do that for you by adding a number through infinity for each net new entity that you create. So we're going to go ahead and create that audience. And much like before, it's now going to switch that select audience and click apply. And you'll notice that under the eye, we can see that same information, what's been synced, when was last sync, and just like before, it does take that hour to sync through. And you'll also notice that we have that edit audience pause and disconnect. Now that we have both connected, I will walk through those steps. So first, if we want to edit an audience, we can choose from any of the individual audiences. We also can choose to remove an audience. We'll cancel out of that edit. Now, if we want to pause sync, that means that the audience will remain connected. We just won't pass emails through anymore. And if we want to disconnect, you'll notice that it will remove it from all promotions. If you say connected the wrong ad account, if you're an agency, or the wrong account if you manage multiple ad accounts under brands MCC, you can always change it out. Just note that will remove the ad account across all promotions. This is why we strongly recommend only having one business entity per Justuno account so that you can easily keep all of this organized. And with that, you have connected both your Facebook and Google Ads accounts. And we're excited to see how this helps you improve your return on ad spend or ROAS and improve even more the value that you're getting from your landing page experiences.